Here's another one of our self-help tips. I'll have people come to me a lot of times and say, hey, I hurt myself out in the yard this weekend doing some yard work or whatever. And they said, I really didn't do anything heavy. And I sometimes will go back and ask them and say, well, what kind of shoes were you wearing? And the reason for that is the foot is the foundation. So if you don't have good footing, you can subject yourself to a number of different injuries in the hip, in the lower back, and the pelvis. I just have one of our patients wearing a flip-flop here on one side just to demonstrate this. What can happen if you try to lift, the foot can slide off to the inside even just a little bit. Well, that's going to change the strain on the hip on the other side, could lead to a hip issue, knee issues. So really we'll go ahead and put your foot back up there. There's a reason why powerlifters have great shoes and they tighten them up, and there's a real structure standpoint from a powerlifter's shoes. You want to think about that too as well when you're doing yard work and things around the yard. Maybe your feet get wet and muddy and they slide around. That in and of itself can lead to issues that heal wrong and become problems down the road too. So again, pay attention to your feet. They're the foundation to your spine. Stay tuned for more health tips.